Morning, minor league baseball fans. You made your way to Rockhounds baseball, home of the Midland Rockhounds. It is our first game of our 4-game set between the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and your West Texas Midland Rockhounds. Well, we are about to get started as we have our 11:05 first pitch. And most likely it is a nice August day. Might be overcast throughout the morning, but we could do with that. Well, and right now, get out your scorecards for the Houston Astros Corpus Christi Hooks starting lineups. First for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off in shortstop, Jamal Jefferson. Batting second, the designated hitter, Enrique Diaz. Batting third, the first baseman, Wyatt McClory. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Russell Hubrick. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Anthony Nomo. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Aaron Berardetti. Shortstop, second baseman, Sylvester Fredrickson. Be the seventh batting for Corpus Christi. Fredrickson at second. Batting eighth, the catcher, Orville Roberts. Be catching for the Hooks lineup. Batting ninth, the right fielder, Adrian Hernandez. Rounds out the batting order for Corpus Christi. Hernandez at right. On the mound for the Hooks, the lineup, Sito Hishimoto, today's Corpus Christi Hooks pitcher. And now here's the starting lineup for the Midland Rockhounds. Leading off in shortstop, Kurt Stewart. Batting second, the left fielder, Vernon Ortiz. Batting third, the center fielder, Jake Similowski. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Simon Ojeda. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Eric Guswado. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Billy Whitmore. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, David Morant. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kevin Rosado. Batting ninth, the second baseman, Antonio Aguilera. And on the mound for the Midland Rockhounds this morning, Garrett Staples. And there is today's starting lineups.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Garrett Staples will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Our game time temperature smack dab on 100 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Smolinski. And oh no, it's off his glove.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Enrique Diaz. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Into the box, Wyatt McClory. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Staples has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Diaz on third with 2 out. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Sito Hashimoto, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Kurt Stewart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Into the box now, Vernon Ortiz as he grounds one briskly to short. One there, on to first, and they get them both. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Now at the plate, Jake Smolinski. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Now batting, Anthony Nomo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Anthony Nomo.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Aguero takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff. Making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Bouncer up the middle. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
A high fastball is in there. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Hooks lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Eric Iswaldo, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Nomo giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, Billy Whitmore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Nomo sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, David Morant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Hooks are out in front here, 1-0. Standing in, Adrian Hernandez, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hernandez is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jamal Jefferson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That misses, 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Enrique Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Aguero has it in a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Hooks lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kevin Rosado, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward center field. Nomo patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Antonio Aguero. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Stepping in now, Kurt Stewart. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Vernon Ortiz. Soft liner to the left side. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Riding in once again, Jake Smolinski. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Simon Ojeda.
Into the box now, Simon Ojeda. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We played 3 full, all even now at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wyatt McClory, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Wyatt McClory.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Raises him, a strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Russell Haubrick, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Is Waldo moving to his left, 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. To his left is Waldo. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through. 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance. Eric Iswaldo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eric Iswaldo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Billy Whitmore. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Morant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Kevin Rosado. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Antonio Aguero as he grounds one briskly to short. And that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kurt Stewart. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in once again, Vernon Ortiz. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Nomo moves over, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Aaron Burdett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, No walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Orville Roberts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tapper up the line. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Jake Smolinski as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Burdette waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Iswaldo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he's safe.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Billy Whitmore.
Ready once again, Billy Whitmore. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Frederickson ranges to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that if that was runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, D-Roll, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that...
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch out. Nothing doing. This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 rhythms to do.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run.
Hey, Giro, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Digging in to try it again, Vernon Ortiz. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here for very well.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-1. At the plate, Adrian Hernandez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Aguero. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Jamal Jefferson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ojeda waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Enrique.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Enrique Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that's taken for strike 1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jake Smolinski. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. To short. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 2, Simon Ojeda.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Simon Ojeda. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Dugna, a 6'4" lefty. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Eswaldo.
Digging in, Eric Eswaldo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds lead it 6-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping up now, Russell Haubrick. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smolinski is right there, 1 down.
The batter, center fielder.
Stepping in, Anthony Nomo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Ready now, Sylvester Frederickson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Smolinski is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Standing in, Billy Whitmore.
Leading off from Midland, third baseman, Billy Whitmore.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the 1st out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, David Morant. Swing and a liner. Foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 33, Kevin Rosado.
Into the box now, Kevin Rosado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 7 this afternoon, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Stepping up to the plate, Orville Roberts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Orville Roberts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stewart to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. So digging in now, Adrian Hernandez. One out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Smolinski's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, Georgia, Jamal.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jamal Jefferson. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ortiz has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds are out in front, 7-1. Now at the plate, Vernon Ortiz.
Leading off for Midland, left fielder, Vernon.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to left center field. Burdette ranging back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throws in time. And
The right fielder, number 2.
next will be the cleanup hitter, Simon Ojeda. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nomo has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
First baseman, Eric.
Ready for another chance. Eric Iswaldo. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Frederickson in the hole. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 7-1. Striding in to start the 9th, Enrique Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Two-0 count, the pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ojeda moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Digging in to try it again, Wyatt McClory. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Haubrick. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ortiz racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Anthony Nomo stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Midland Rockhounds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Garrett Staples gets the W on the mound. Sito Hashimoto struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds: 7 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Hooks, 2 runs on 5 hits.